Welcome to day 30 of Making a Comic. You're probably wondering, I've been away for about 4 or 5 days, so technically this isn't day 30, but I took a bit of a hiatus after, I suppose, sort of a mini breakdown in regards to the comic book, and I needed a break. Everything was taking just too much, and it's been 30 days of just non-stop slog on this comic, as well as looking for a job, as well as trying to get client work, as well as working a part-time job, having a baby and all that. It just got crazy. I think that all caught up with me, and I did a page where I just sort of got a bit too ambitious and set my expectations far too high for what was very realistic. Well, you know what I'm saying. Too high expectation of what I was realistically capable of. So by the end of it, I was extremely unhappy with what I'd done. So it just put me in a really sour mood, and I felt really cruddy. So here I am. It probably would be like day 34, 35 technically, but I've decided to discount those days. Today's day 30. I'm back into it. Tonight I start inking the comic book again. I finish the story with the thumbnails that I've done, and just to get back on track. I think I just needed a little bit of a break. I've still been doing my daily sketches and whatnot, which you would have seen. I just needed a break from the book, just for a few days. It was just getting too much. So I'm back. I feel refreshed too. I'm ready to start the inks. I can't wait to get into it. The page that I sort of buggered up, in my opinion, I've thought about the process and how I'm going to tackle it now. So hopefully that will mean that it's going to be a lot better than what I did last time. I think too, this is the first time I've done a traditional comic book page in years. So I'm really setting myself up for failure in a way, because I just don't know how it's going to look, and I've got an idea in my head how I want it to look, how I want it to look, and I'm so used to digital linking that I think it's just messing me up. So yeah, I apologize. Sorry for being away. I'm back. I haven't stopped. I haven't given up. Which is kind of weird when I thought about it, because this is about roughly the same time I stopped on The Legend of Rock. So, no, that's not happening this time. It's full steam ahead, I promise. The few days did give me a bit of time to think, though. I've been thinking about the Kickstarter a little bit, and as always, this whole time I've thought, I've got to have this comic book finished before I do the Kickstarter. But, given the timeline that I've set, by the time I launch the Kickstarter, I will also be moving house, potentially, because I'm looking for a house next month. It could take, a month to find a house and get all the paperwork approved and actually move out, which will be in May, which is at the same time as my birthday. It's a couple of months before Jazz goes on maternity leave. Things are going to start really getting crazy. So I'm thinking now, we're March 15th, I think. It's March 15th. I've got roughly 15 days, like with Easter and everything coming up, to get as much work as I possibly can done. I can focus myself and say I need to do this, and that, and everything else to launch a Kickstarter in April. It means I won't have the book 100% finished, but I can continue to work on the book while the Kickstarter's happening. So by the time the Kickstarter's done, hopefully, at least all the inks will be done. All I have to do is letter the book, and then put it all together with all the sketch work, and finish the short story as well. I feel like that might be the way I'm going to have to go with this, just because I don't want to stress myself out by the time May rolls around, because that's going to be killer. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that. I mean, 30 days already, doing this book, and I sort of had to take a hiatus. I think I'm just going to need to get it done and out of the way and see if it's possible, because at least when that's done, and if it doesn't fund, then I know that I can look at alternative ways of publishing. I don't know. So that's where I'm at. I'm thinking Kickstarter next month. So these next 15 days will be inking as much pages as I possibly can, getting the cover finished, because I think that's probably one of the most important things, is having the cover, or at least a mock-up cover, so people can get an idea of what the book's going to look like. Just spot images, advertising, all that sort of stuff, and getting all my quotes and stuff done within the next 15 days, because I don't want to fuck up the prices. If I fuck up the prices, then I fuck myself over, and I just can't deal with that. Can't. Alright? So that's me. This is day 30. I'm back in action. I'm finishing a colouring in page at the moment for a client. And then it's inking tonight. So I'll have stuff to show you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic night. Thanks for everyone who's been following along and hasn't sort of left because I sort of hid away for a few days. Much appreciated. And just appreciate everyone's support, and had a lot of good feedback already just on people wanting the book. So that got me excited. I'm excited now to do this. I always have been, but I'm more excited again. Just people talking about it and looking forward to this project. So, all right. Have a wicked Monday, wicked Sunday for all you Americans, wicked whatever other day it is for everyone else. I don't think many other people watch these videos yet. So, whatever. Catch you later. Goodbye.